I met my husband in my sister's place during my first semester holiday. We loved each other. He took good care of me. And then we got married. During my final year, a friend of mine that was having issues in her marriage came to me to tell me that she needed an accommodation. And I was like, since we are about to finish, why not stay with me instead of looking for a place to stay? I told my husband and he agreed that we should accommodate her. I treated her like a sister. I made her so comfortable in my house. She sees how close my husband and I was, and she kept telling me, "Oh, you're lucky to have a good husband. How I wish my husband is just like yours." We'll laugh over it, and sometimes we'll pray over it, and we believe that one day her husband was going to come back to her. So we have this lodge mate that is also in my department. Most times we go to school together. We study together. So one day my husband asked me who the guy was. I felt free to tell him who he is. But he kept asking, and I was wondering why he was asking and how he got to know about him, because I never told him about him. I didn't feel the need to tell him about him. But I noticed that after asking me about the guy, my husband changed. He doesn't call me like he used to. He hardly sent my money for upkeep. I tried letting him know that he was just my classmate, but my husband did not listen. After my service, I relocated and went to stay with my husband. 1 month later, I got pregnant. I noticed the bond was not there anymore. My husband is always on his phone, constantly chatting with somebody that I don't even know. When I try asking him who he was staying with on phone all day, he would say I should mind my business. So one day I got access to my husband's phone. I was surprised to see that the girl I harbored in my house was the reason my husband has changed towards me. She is the one that sent my husband pictures of me and my classmates, making it look like I'm in a relationship with my classmates. Funny enough, I was telling her all the issues I was having then. I never knew she was the reason my husband changed. I had to confront my husband. That was when he told me that he's done with the marriage. I didn't know what to do. I tried making sure that we resolved the whole thing. At some point, I had to go to my parents' place to stay. He didn't even check up on me until I gave birth. That was when he just came to see his son. How did we get here? How could he believe what my friend said about me? Why did my friend do this? Upon how nice I was to her. I did everything possible to make sure she was okay when she was having her issues. Then why did she have to pay me back with this? The thought of her being the reason I'm going through all this is unexplainable. I didn't even go to her to tell her how surprised I was that she was the one telling my husband those things then. It was actually my sister that went to talk to her. This life could be funny, you know. This is the woman I actually helped, and this is what I got in return.